Hello and welcome back to the New View. So, in the last episode, we talked about how much the war in Afghanistan fucking sucks, and how it's most likely gonna end, and stuff. So in this episode, it's 420, yeah, yay, 420. 420 blaze it. So this episode is going to be about weed, and we have guests that we're going to talk about this stuff with. And the guests today, we got Doc. Hey, what's up, Doc?
Hey,
I'm Bugs Bunny. And we got Scarlet. What's up?
sup?
Alright, so yeah, weed. I've always start with the history of weed prohibition.
I mean, it started originally from racism. I mean, it was enacted
Yeah,
because
that's how it happened. What happened was basically so alcohol became illegal in like the 20s, as you know, like alcohol prohibition, and then once that ended, I'm pretty sure it was the Federal Bureau of Narcotics or something like that, decided that they want more profit from prohibiting certain substances, so then they switched to weed, and blamed it on Mexicans in their propaganda.
I mean, Harry Anslinger is like one of the main culprits. Like he was known to be like viciously, even for like the time. Like you gotta understand, like back then, like racism. When you have people telling you, "Hey, like calm down on the racist shit" in a racist time, that's like you're going overboard, you know?
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, Harry Anslinger, he's like one of the main guys behind all that shit. He enacted a bunch of things that are like still affecting. Like he again, it was like mainly because of racism towards Hispanics and towards black people. He hated jazz.
So the black person, I mean, yeah, the black people racism attitude towards weed actually came a bit later, during the civil rights movement.
No, it came a bit earlier. Like with Harry Anslinger, the main he used that as a scapegoat to like go after people. Like one of the people he went after was a famous jazz singer. I'm trying to remember her name right now.
I mean, a lot of jazz musicians did smoke weed.
Billie Holiday.
Oh yeah, Billie Holiday smoked.
Was one of the people. Some people say like he was the cause of her death and stuff like that. So it's like,
yeah. Scarlett,
Yeah, I mean,
do you have anything to add?
Nah.
Is there a little bit of like prohibition history of weed in like Australia?
I don't know.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I just know it's about illegal there and stuff.
Yeah, you got a few folks saying that it should just be legalized already here.
Yeah, they're saying it everywhere.
It's
gonna be
here's a
legal
question
soon.
I have for everybody.
What?
What's your views on legalizing all drugs?
We should
Do it.
We should definitely legalize all drugs. People should be able to do whatever drugs they want.
Oh yeah, I should have figured since you're I should have figured you'd know all about that. Yeah, I'm all for that too. To be honest, like I think like to make it a criminal offense, like maybe selling it, I can see
Well,
I
I
can
mean, you
see
have
like
to
cracking
sell
down
it.
on that, but like to buy it, I feel like that's like they call that a criminal offense. I think that's kind of weird.
I agree, it is. Same with selling too. I mean, some people just gotta make a living doing that.
True. I mean, I'm looking at it more from the sense of like the drug cartels and like the seedy.
I mean, I can
Like,
agree. Like drug
really
cartels
fucked up.
are shit. Like,
What?
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm saying, yeah, they're definitely shit. Like, I mean, they involve a lot of violent gangs and stuff. So, you know, I don't think there should really be any violence or harm doing when it comes to drugs.
I think it's. I mean, technically, going back to the weed thing, they're already starting to legalize it in
Yeah, they are.
places, so it's like
Yeah,
it's
they're
already
doing
on
it
its
in
way.
like more and more states all the time.
Yeah.
Like Virginia just had like weed legalized, and yeah, right now, let's see, Chuck Schumer is introducing a federal bill to legalize weed. Um, I mean, I think that'd be cool overall, but my guess would be weed probably won't be legal until 2023. I think that's when it's going to be legalized. That'd be my guess.
All over.
All over the U.S.
Uh,
Other countries, I don't know.
I haven't looked too deeply into it, but
That'd be my guess.
Yeah.
Just considering the kind of rate that's going on and the modern priorities.
yeah, I don't think there's much fight. I mean, there's like maybe like super small pockets, but really like nobody gives a shit anymore. Like okay, like the right would have been the ones to fight against it, but I feel like they have like so much other shit like they're bigots against, where it's like that's not even a big deal to them anymore. Like they'd rather like fight like gay people or trans people or other
Yeah.
minority groups rather than like fighting that.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like weed will probably be illegal in like 2 years. How about you? What would your guess be?
I haven't looked too much into it, but if I had to guess, I'd probably say maybe a little bit longer than that. But I'm just taking like a layman's guess on that. Like I don't have like the statistics or the data to back that, up really.
All right, that's fair. My guess has been 2 years for, I mean, 2023 for, I think, 4 years now. So we'll see. How about you, Scarlet? When do you think it will be legalized, both here and Australia?
Well, I bet in the US you'll enjoy your marijuanas in like 2 years. And I think down here it'll take, I guess, a bit more. I'd say like 5 years if enough people are on board.
Yeah. That's fair. Alright, so, let's see. Yeah, so, oh yeah, do you know why, 420 is called 420?
What was that?
So one of the members from the Grateful Dead, um,
I was never really a huge fan, but I know like kind of peripherally about them.
Grateful Dead are pretty cool. I think you'd like them.
I'm not really a fan. I like to say jam bands or lazy prog rock bands.
I mean, they're basically like psychedelic rock and prog rock and normal rock, I'd say.
I don't know. I just feel like
I wouldn't say
jam
they're
bands
lazy.
like
I'd say they're creative.
I think it's kind of
Well, what's wrong
like
with
people bash on. I know we're getting off topic here, but people bash on prog rock for like the riffs don't go anywhere, or it's just kind of like this doesn't lead to anything. But I feel like jam. That's what jam bands are. Jam bands like they're like nothing ever leads to anything interesting. It's just like okay, we're just gonna play in this key for a long time, and we're not gonna really like do anything interesting, really.
Well, I mean, sometimes it can get pretty interesting. I mean, yeah, it definitely depends on the band, but if you listen to Grateful Dead,
Hey,
they do a good job at it.
I got something.
What
did the Grateful Dead fan today when his acid wore off?
Oh my god, I've heard this joke 1,000 times. This band sucks. That should apply to Pink Floyd, though. Because, I mean, Pink Floyd, they're really only a band.
Pink Floyd is what
Pink Floyd is
the Grateful Dead should be.
Pink Floyd is basically just acid music. Like, I mean, like, it's drug music. Like, when you're sober, it's not. I wouldn't say Pink Floyd is that good.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not too big into Pink Floyd.
Have you heard Dark Side of the Moon?
Yep. I mean, it's
Have you?
like it's good when, you know.
Like they're good songs. It's not like I don't. People call. I mean, maybe their early albums. Their early albums for sure. I can say they're kind of meandering and they're kind of druggy in a way. But like their later the later Roger Waters albums, like they're very concise songwriting. Like they have points and it's like they have structure and they have like a verse and a chorus and like it's very thought out versus like if you want an album like what you're talking about, like how it's just like it's like druggy, like it's like pointless music. Listen to Uma Guma. Uma Guma is what you're talking about, where it's just like, what the fuck does this even mean? Like, what is even going on here?
Well,
But that's my opinion on that.
I'm just not too into Pink Floyd that much.
I mean, that's fair.
They've just always sounded boring to me, but I mean, they're not terrible. Maybe I'll listen more Pink Floyd if you listen to more Grateful Dead.
I'll listen to Grateful Dead and eat Cherry Garcia ice cream.
Alright.
You ever heard of that? That ice cream?
I don't think so.
I think it's Ben and Jerry's. It's called Cherry Garcia. It's named after Jerry Garcia.
Oh, okay.
Actually, a spin-off band that I like from the Grateful, like Jerry Garcia did like the side band called Old and in the Way. They're like a bluegrass group, and they're fucking amazing.
Cool.
So like, I don't know. Maybe I'll give Grateful Dead another shot.
Yeah, you should. You should give them a shot.
Gentle lads, can we please get back to the weed smoke?
Oh, yeah, the weed smoke.
Is that how you talk to like people you're smoking with? Gentlemen, lads, can we get back to smoking this weed?
Yeah, dude, you know it.
Gentlemen, lads, let's partake in this cannabis.
Let us have the marijuana.
Actually, I heard marijuana is a racist term.
I wouldn't say necessarily. I mean,
I heard it was.
I mean, originally, like, it was used as a racist term, but I mean, like, saying marijuana isn't inherently racist, though.
I mean, we're getting into like semantics here and kind of like.
Yeah.
That's going into a whole other subject, really, like words, like really like the words and intentions of words. Maybe we'll say that for another one, but yeah.
For sure. Yeah, so the reason why it's called 420, so one of the members of the Grateful Dead, used to meet up with people, like, after high school, just at 420 to smoke weed at, like, a certain spot. And those people just sort of pass that around, and just started doing that, and then that basically became the time to smoke weed. And it kind of makes sense. 'Cause, you know, you can chillax for a little bit once you get home, and then smoke some weed, go home for dinner, and just have that as munchies and just chillax. Makes sense to me.
You want to see something cool?
What? Oh wait, I can't open Discord while it's filming.
Never mind.
Alright. You can tell me what it is, though.
The little moving bear.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of terms for weed.
Yeah, ganja, marijuana, non's bread, kush, devil's lettuce, devil's weed, pipe weed, what else? Reefer.
What did you think the first time you got high?
Oh man. Well, I'm not legally confessing to anything, but I mean, I will say, if it's a possibility I did, then it would probably be this, where let's see, I just felt really nice, and it was fun. I was just relaxed, having a good time. It was at a party I threw, like, quite a few years ago. And yeah, some people brought stuff, and it was fun. I remember I got the munchies, and I remember I didn't even. Someone pointed out, like, I was just eating a fuck ton of snacks, like I was eating like pretzels and shit, and like someone was pointing out that I had the munchies. I was like, oh shit, what is that? And then I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. This stuff must make you hungry or something.
You ever heard of the munchies?
The munchies?
Yeah.
I haven't heard about it literally until, like, the first time, like, that happened. Well, oh wait, that technically wasn't the first time. Like, that was the first time I smoked, but the first time, let's see, would be, like, just at a Slipknot concert, like, completely secondhand.
That doesn't count.
Alright. That doesn't count.
I never count secondhand.
All right, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the first time firsthand. The first time, just period, would be like when I sniffed Sharpies when I was like 12. I did that a few times
Why did you do that?
to get high. Just
I
my
mean,
friend just
why
thought
would
we.
you do that though?
What?
Why would you do that though?
I didn't think it was a big deal if I only did it once, and it really wasn't. I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing that. Just like don't do that. But I mean, well, it's up to you. But I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say it's a good idea.
I used to know people that would like how they're making a big deal about people inhaling what's that stuff called? Like, you know when like whipped cream, you know.
Oh, nitrous oxide. Yeah, I've done that too.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to know people that did that, and like it seems like now they're making a big deal about that. It's like that's been around since I was like a kid. So it's like
Yeah, it has. By the way, I'm not legally confessing to anything. Just to let you guys know.
I never did it, but like I just remember.
I did.
I always thought it was
a few times, and it was. I'd say it was really awesome each time, but yeah, I only did it a few times because I was like, all right, yeah, these things, this stuff kills brain cells, so, you know, it's not a good idea to do this. I mean, I said to myself, maybe I'll allow myself to do it one more time, but probably not.
I remember...
It's not something I want to get back into, but it's been really fun, but it's basically the same thing every time. But it's just this giant, just head rush.
I remember, like when they would do it, their voice would get super low, like this.
Oh yeah, it makes you lag. It makes you feel like all the air gets sucked out of the room, makes your face go numb. It's fucking crazy.
I thought it was funny how like low their voices always got. Did your voice get low?
It didn't really get that low. Well, maybe a little bit.
I mean, how would you know? You can't perceive yourself. You probably just thought, oh, this is normal. Other people are doing, you're probably like.
I remember like
this.
I remember my voice got high when I smoked salvia. Like, that was interesting. And salvia is actually legal here, by the way.
Saliva.
Oh shit, is my friend finally leaving? Hold on, let me check.
You know, all this drug talk, it's interesting, but you know what truly makes
All right,
April 20 so great?
What?
Because it's Hitler's birthday.
Oh fuck! God damn it! Don't bring it up.
Smoke blunts for Hitler.
Fuck it. No, that's why I don't smoke blunts. Fuck that.
You never smoked a blunt?
No, I have before. Like, they're awesome. It's just I stopped because I stopped smoking tobacco.
You know you don't smoke the tobacco, right? When you smoke a blunt?
I mean, you use a tobacco leaf, so I mean, you kind of do.
I mean, it's just the wrapper. It's not like you
it's
empty
still
it out
tobacco.
and then you put in the weed.
It's still a full tobacco leaf, though.
I mean, that's not so big of a deal.
I mean, it's not a huge deal, but just keep in mind it's still tobacco. I mean, like if you're fine with doing tobacco, I mean, just go ahead, but just keep in mind it's still tobacco.
Do you remember when bath salts were a thing? People were eating each other's faces off.
I mean, I never remembered when that was the craze, but I mean, I have heard about it. I've heard that, yeah, it just fucks people up, and makes them go violent.
It was crazy. Like
Yeah,
There was news
bath salt for
reports
some
of,
fuck
like,
shit. Yeah, don't do bath salts. Bad idea.
there was like news reports of like people going crazy and just biting people's faces off.
Yeah, that's happened. It's wild. It's fucked.
I would kind of. I don't want to say that. Like, what do you think? Like, you just imagine you're walking down the street, and then you see like this crazy person, and they like walk up, like they pass by this other person, they just grab them and they start biting on their face. What would you do?
I'd probably try to separate the two. 'Cause that sounds pretty fucked.
They'll probably start biting you.
Yeah, that's the tough part. I don't fucking know, bro. That sounds insane. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't fucking do bath salts. Holy fuck.
What's the hard drug? Not psychedelics. What's a hard drug you would do if you had to like do it once?
I'd say cocaine. And funny how you asked that, because I'd say that's the only one I would ever do, and it would only be once. And I'd say I'd only do it if I was at a disco party, and it was just there. I would just be like, fuck it, and then I'd go for it.
I wouldn't do it.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I'm most likely just not gonna do it, but I only would like once, and then that'd be it. How about
You know
you?
who Dean Del Rey is?
Who?
He's a podcaster, and he grew up in the thrash, like the Bay Area thrash metal scene, like back in the '80s,
Nice.
like with X and
Sounds
you know,
awesome.
all those bands. And apparently, like there was like a meth problem back then.
What the shit?
Yeah, apparently, like they did a lot of meth, but they did a lot of meth so like they could drink like more beers.
What?
Yeah, because apparently, like meth keeps you up, so it's like, you know.
So they just want to stay up just so they can get more drunk?
Yeah.
That kind of sounds like the most thrash thing ever, to be honest.
He said that like they weren't tweakers though.
That's insane. Oh, hey man,
He,
you
like-
gonna get some meth? Yeah, you gonna tweak out? No, I just gotta stay up so I can fucking get drunk more. Oh yeah,
That's
that makes
pretty
sense.
much exactly what it was like. They kind of distinguished like the two, like a tweaker and just like doing it to get more drunk.
That's fucking insane. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'd recommend checking out his podcast. It's really good.
Sure, I'll check it out sometime.
You heard it here, folks. Thrash is meth and beer metal.
Yep, basically.
Meth metal.
And we thought that went to Five Finger Death Punch. Nope, goes to original thrash.
That's a different sort of meth metal. That's like a
Yeah, that's true.
that's like a living in a trailer park and like, you know,
Yeah.
you like support Trump.
It's meth and Monster Energy metal.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, yeah.
You're yelling at your wife because you think the Mexicans are taking your jobs.
Yep. Basically, yeah. And stuff like that. Just going to WWE matches.
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Would you ever do DMT?
Fuck yeah, I would. You know it. I definitely want to.
Would you do DMT with Joe Rogan?
I can't say I like Joe Rogan, but I mean, fuck it, why not?
I don't think I would.
I mean, I
He's
guess
shorter than I thought. Like, he's like, if you see him standing up, like, next to people, he's like, I don't know, like 5'1" or something.
Yeah, he's fairly short. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, he's like a human pit bull.
Yep.
I mean, I don't have a problem. I'm just saying, like, he carries himself like he's a taller guy.
Yeah. That's probably why he works out a lot. Whoa. But yeah, DMT, that would be sick.
I don't trust Joe Rogan.
I don't trust him either. I feel like he's full of shit a lot of the times.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
I just think like he doesn't challenge his guest enough.
He doesn't. He's just like, oh yeah, cool. For sure. Whoa, yeah, man. Tell me more. Whoa. Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If he has somebody that's like a socialist, that could be like, oh yeah, that makes total sense, socialist, yeah. If he has like a right-wing person,
Yeah, then he's fucking Alex Jones.
yeah, exactly. You know, they actually had I saw this video where apparently Alex Jones regrets ever meeting Trump and backing him.
I would imagine that because Trump is a fucking Nazi. Alex Jones is a more libertarian kind of
It's not
alt-righter.
even so much that. It's like it was an advantageous towards his career. So it was like,
Oh yeah, that's
it
true.
was just more of like it didn't do him any good.
Yeah,
Like if you're saying like, oh, like the system is trying to, you know, strip you of your rights and
Yeah,
all this shit, and then like you're backing somebody that's part of the system, it like doesn't look good, you know.
yeah, for sure.
He also said like pretty much that his fans are idiots, and that he could sell them anything and they would buy it.
Who, Alex Jones or fucking Joe Rogan?
Alex Jones.
What the fuck? Man, I feel like that'd be something Joe Rogan would say too. Yeah, Alex Jones, yeah, for sure, he says crazy shit like that all the time. He talks about like fucking like child molester, rapists, communists and stuff who are part of like the Illuminati and like Satanists and shit, that they're globalists, all that stuff.
You know who David Icke is?
Nope.
He believes that like the elites are like lizard people from another dimension.
That would be interesting. I mean, depending on what you mean by elites, I mean, politicians, they aren't human. They're fucking monsters. I mean, not to like shit on lizards, but like they're just so not human. They're just so robotic. They're just so possessed by evil.
I don't like Alex Jones is just, to me he's a little cow. He's not I don't take him seriously
He
as
is.
a human being.
Yeah, he's pretty crazy. I
You
definitely
know, that
I put him like he's just fucking hilarious. He's definitely a crazy alt-righter.
you know that he's into trans women.
He's to date a trans woman.
No, he's into trans women. I don't know if he's dated one.
Oh, he is. Interesting.
Yeah, like there's a screenshot of like his phone sitting on his desk, and if you look on the phone, like he was looking up trans porn on his phone.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I guess I'm glad to know Alex Jones isn't super straight.
Oh, he would probably say he's super, like, he would never, he would downplay, he would never admit that. He's in the closet, pretty much. He would never.
Alex Jones is gay, confirmed.
He drank the water that turned him gay.
Yep, he drank his own water. He should have kept drinking his own piss all those years. He gave up.
That's some Bear Grylls shit.
Bear what?
Bear Grylls.
I don't know what that is.
Drinking your, like, you don't know who that is?
Nope.
He's like a survivalist. He goes out, he's like has his own show where he shows you how to
that
like
guy.
survive out in the wilderness. Yeah. And like one of the things he does is like it's kind of disgusting and pointless. Like he'll be out in the desert and he'll be like, the way you don't get like a heat stroke is that you piss on your own shirt and you wear it on your head.
Fuck. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. And then he'll go like into like a river randomly and he'll grab like a fish and then he'll snap its neck with his teeth and it'll suck out all like the meat.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
I guess you could say he's a vampire.
He does like a lot. He'll walk by like some bear shit and he'll put his fingers in it. No, Bill, like, yeah, we're safe. They're like not. They haven't been here in a few hours.
Dude, that's so. What the fuck?
It's crazy.
Yeah, he sounds crazy. Maybe I'll watch that just see how crazy he is.
There's one episode.
Fuck it, I'm gonna look it up later. Maybe on YouTube. Hold on, can you link me some shit?
One of my favorite ones is where he goes to a beehive and he's gonna get some honey from it.
Oh god, bad
there's
idea.
like just a swarm of bees around him.
Yeah, don't
and
take their
he's like,
fucking honey.
I'm gonna eat this honey. You gotta watch out. And he starts like he grabs like one of the honeycombs and he starts eating the honey out of it, and a bee like flies right on his like eyelid and it stings him.
What the
And
fuck?
like they do like a flash forward to like an hour later, and his face is just completely like huge, like it's all swollen.
Oh my god, that sounds horrible. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Hold on, can you link me like some shit? Like I wanna watch this shit.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good thing to watch high, because it's funny.
Yeah, I'm literally gonna once I'm done with all this. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, oh yeah, here's an interesting question. What's better? Natural drugs or man-made drugs?
I mean, technically even cannabis is messed with. Like, I mean, there's been like modifications to it. So I mean, like everything is tampered with in some way. I mean, probably
it's still natural.
I don't know. I don't know too much about shrooms. Are they really tampered with sometimes? I feel like they just get them. They just collect them and they eat them.
Not really. Shrooms,
Yeah,
like you can't
that's
really
probably,
mess
like-
with them that much because they're not a plant. They're a fungus. Like they grow in spores. Like you can't exactly like breed them or modify them or anything.
That's like it's kind of because like don't they grow in cow shit?
I mean, they do. Like
That's
they
gross.
definitely it is gross, but you don't necessarily have to like find them in cow shit to like have them.
Who's the one that was like, I'm gonna eat this stuff out of cow shit? See what happens.
Ugh, jeez, probably some lunatic.
But here's the thing. Like, okay, they're a lunatic, they do that. But who are the crazy people that, like, follow what the lunatic does?
Well,
Like,
here's the thing, though. Like, most people, like, you don't just get shrooms from cow shit. Like, you can find them in the forest. You can even find them, like, hell, you might even be able to find them, like, in your own backyard or something. Or, like, at a park. Like, mushrooms grow everywhere. Like, all kinds of mushrooms grow everywhere. Because they have spores, and they're fairly resistant to a lot of stuff. Yeah, mushrooms are fascinating. Just fungi in general are fascinating. Mushrooms are pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, I've never done them.
They can, once again, not legally confessing to anything, but they can do many things. They can help heal you.
I don't.
They can help you truly connect with the earth and universe. They can help you visit the spirit realm.
I'm hoping you're joking.
I'm not.
God.
Oof.
This is what I hate. This is what I hate about drugs, is like that type of talk.
Well, here's the thing. Like, this type of talk is more like spiritual. I'm assuming you're not spiritual.
No, not really.
Well, that's alright, but I'm just letting you know, like, it's kind of like a spiritual thing. I do mention spirituality sometimes on this podcast.
I just feel like drugs don't really. I don't feel like drugs enlighten you so much as like make you feel comfortable within yourself.
Well, I mean, some would argue that's what enlightenment is. I mean, it depends on the person. Like, it depends on who you ask, but, and also, you don't even have to necessarily be, enlightened with drugs. Like, you can still, like, achieve it through meditation, or just overall lots of just treating your body right.
I just feel like that's like such a loaded term just in general. I feel like I would feel more comfortable if people said like just feeling comfortable in your skin, or like having quiet.
I guess another term that might be better for it would be an expanded consciousness.
That's like a loaded term too, though. I feel like that's like.
How many terms are you gonna say are loaded?
That just has too much baggage to it, I feel like.
All right. Let me try another one. You're probably gonna say it's loaded too. Let's see. More mindful. How about that?
I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, at least you don't think that's a load.
It doesn't have any pretentious sort of connotations to it, like expanded conscious. Like if you can't make a prog metal title out of it, then it's good.
Wait, what? If you can or can't?
If you can't.
If you can't make a prog title out of it, it's good. What?
Yeah. Like I could just see like expand like inner cognition, expanded consciousness. Like that's like I just see like a pretentious like prog metal band like using that.
Oh shit.
Maybe.
Lads, I'll be back.
All right.
Okay. But yeah, that's I don't like. Again, it's like.
Well, I'm just telling you like certain perceived effects of mushrooms. I mean, you may change your mind, like, if you try them. It's really up to you.
I don't think I would.
Alright. Well, it's up to you. Yeah, some substances can help you achieve that I'm just gonna say kind of state of mind. But you don't necessarily have to get there with any substances.
No.
What? What was that?
What?
Hey again.
I just moved. What do you want from me?
Well, you're back.
Yeah.
Oh, hey again.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Oh yeah, what would you say is the best way to take weed?
Injection.
What the fuck?
Just like, into your veins.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, I've never tried edibles, but I've heard those are like insanely strong.
Yeah, they really can be, and they're kind of like a different experience in a way. Like they feel more like psychedelic. Like it really unlocks like what like the full potential of weed, like, and like you have significant visuals. Well, they're very slight, but you still have them, and overall, it's like a more strong body high.
Yeah. I think getting high is overrated.
Well, that's all right. I mean, you know, it's nice, and it definitely depends what you get high off of. I mean, it's really up to you what you put in your own body. Just do what's right for you, really. That's what I say.
Okay, so I'm gonna chug a whole liter of olive oil.
What the fuck? Why?
You said you can do whatever, I can put whatever I want in my body.
I mean, you can. I mean, it's your choice, but like that doesn't necessarily make it a good idea.
It's a good idea.
No, it's the greatest idea of all time.
All right then. Yeah, edibles are pretty sick. I'd say the win probably goes to actually maybe edibles. Cause I mean it's nice to not, you know, inhale anything and just eat something and chill. I don't know. I think smoking a pipe is great. It's just nice. It's simple. You can control your hits very well. It's really cool.
Okay, so best music to get high to?
Oh man, that's a good question.
Cynic.
I'd say there are many types of music that are great to get high to.
I think prog in general is like the best. Anytime I used to get high, like if I listen to prog, I'm like I'm on a journey.
I'd say it's probably psychedelic rock.
See, I don't get you. Like you hate prog, but you do drugs. How can you hate prog and do drugs?
I don't hate it. Like, I mean, some of it I enjoy.
you gotta next time you, or if you ever do the LSD, listen to some prog rock.
I remember I did like the first time. Once again, Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. That's when it actually sounded good. But it's one of those like, yeah, I'd say that's the thing about like prog rock though. It's really just made for like tripping. I mean, like I kind of want to listen to stuff that's like it sounds good when it's sober too.
I mean, maybe I'm like a weirdo, but I like stuff sober that you probably think like Neubaut. You ever heard them?
I don't think so.
They're just like industrial noises, pretty much. And I don't know, I like that stuff. But if you listen to it, you're like, you probably got to be on drugs to enjoy it. But I just enjoy it on its own.
All right, that's fair.
I don't know. Sometimes, like, well, when I used to get high, like, I felt like I was too aware. Like, it feels like the filter was taken off, and like I perceived things way too detailed. It's like the resolution went up to like 1080p. It was like too intense.
Nice, that's awesome.
1080p is piss weak these days.
Yeah, true. What's like the highest now?
I think it's 4K.
4K?
Yeah, 4K.
That's 4K. Well, just the highest resolution, we'll just say that. But yeah, it just feels like that. And it's like too intense.
I think that's
detailed,
good.
and I don't know. And by the time I stopped, like I wasn't enjoying it anymore. I was just like, this is just too much. I don't like it.
Well, that's all right. I mean, not everyone does it. I mean, you have done it before. But, yeah. To each their own.
I just think,
I mean, you can do it in moderation if you want.
you mean like microdosing?
No, not microdosing. I mean, like, maybe doing just smoking once a week or something.
I guess. I don't know. I just think it's kind of... It's not for me anymore.
Alright, that's fine. Oh yeah, also, heavy metal is actually really good to listen to when you're high. Stuff like Black Sabbath, Deep Purple, Judas Priest, Led Zeppelin, Blue Cheer, stuff like that.
You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to get you on acid and then have you listen to Devin Townsend.
Maybe.
The Deconstruction album in its entirety on a loop.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's a bad idea to loop shit, like, when you're tripping.
How would you feel about that?
Probably not good. I mean, like, if you loop shit, like, that can send people, like, to hell. And it's like...
Well, see, I feel like if I took, like, heavy psychedelics, like, my mind is... I feel like I would be walking down a bad neighborhood at night. So I feel like it would be like, so.
I mean, it depends on the person. I mean, to know, like, if it's right for you to trip or not, like, I'd say you definitely gotta have a more stable mind.
I feel like I would be rational about my experience, and I wouldn't I wouldn't surrender to it. I don't feel like.
Well, that's the thing. That's like you kind of got to do that. You just need to let go. Just let go of your ego and just let the experience just take over and show you what it has to show you. Like that's how you really just trip.
I guess.
Yeah, it can be really transcending, I guess would be a word for it.
I don't know about that.
Well, maybe you should try letting go then. Just let go of fear, let go of your ego, let go of anxiety, just all that.
You say you hate Dark Side of the Moon, but that's what that album's all about.
I don't hate it. I don't know. I just think it's a bit boring. I mean, it's
Do
okay.
you not realize us saying that? Here's the thing. Like, to a fair amount of people, saying that something is boring is a bigger insult than saying that it sucks.
Really now?
I don't take either as an insult really. I'm not too precious.
Well, not
about it.
necessarily.
I find it more funny personally, but I just find it funny that like me that's like not into drugs and I don't spiritual or any of that. Like I like prog and you are all into that. You don't like prog, but you're into that. I guess maybe people get their sort of.
Well, people are different.
I think people get like their sort of those sort of things from different things. You know what I mean? You probably get it from your drugs. I get it from like stuff I'm into.
I know what you mean. Like trippy stuff.
What?
Oh, I just said like trippy stuff.
I
I do
guess.
know what you mean though. I mean it definitely depends on the person. Oh yeah. I have a good question. What is the best South Park weed episode? Because there are a lot of them.
South Park weed? What?
You know, South Park. They have a bunch of like weed episodes.
Wanna get high?
Wanna get high? That was actually a really good Tally impression. I wanna get high. No, I don't wanna get high. Fuck off.
Man, I'm so fucked up.
I'd say the best one is the one where Randy gives himself bull cancer.
Oh, yeah, that one. That one's crazy.
Oh, I like
No.
when Randy gets into Heroin Hero.
Oh yeah, that one was really funny. Oh, I need to get the dragon.
Dragon. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I actually watched the one where Randy just starts growing weed. Like he moves to a farm and then he just gets pissed off at a bunch of people vaping and then just blows up a vape shop.
Actually, like on the South Park drug thing, the creators of South Park back in the day, apparently, I don't know if the story is true or not. They said it's true, but they could have been just joking. But they went to an award show, and they went like in dresses, like
Nice.
women's dresses, and they went completely like high off their ass on acid.
That's true, they did. That is a true story.
Oh, you
I've seen
heard about
clips of
that?
it.
Yeah, that had to be intense.
Oh yeah, that definitely would be. Yeah, with like acid, and psychedelics in general, like set and setting is important. Like that would be wild. I mean, like it definitely depends on the person as well, though. I'd say way to go to them for doing it. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Like, just wear whatever the fuck you want and do whatever the fuck you want.
That just ain't my style.
Well, it's
Hey.
their style, I guess.
It ain't my bitch.
Oh, yep, best Metallica song.
I heard Lars Ulrich say that he did acid once, and he said he hated it.
Damn. Yeah, some people just hate it. Some people just can't trip.
He
Like,
used
it's
to love
alcohol.
doing cocaine, though.
Wait, what?
He used to love doing cocaine, though.
Well, I mean, cocaine and acid are very different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was like... I think it kind of shows the type of person he is. Like, he was into cocaine, but he hated acid.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he has more of an addictive personality.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, like,
Maybe
acid
he's,
is like something you
okay,
do
he could be
often.
addicted, but he's functional for sure. Then I guess.
I mean, you can be addicted and functional. Have you ever heard of a high-functioning young alcoholic?
I mean, I've heard of I saw a video of a high functioning heroin addict. So
Yeah, it's possible. Like, some people who are so addicted to stuff, sometimes they just take it just to function and it just works out for them, which is crazy.
yeah, I think it all
Man,
just
when-
depends on the person.
Yeah, when talking about high-functioning alcoholics, I always just want to watch Rick and Morty, because that's basically what Rick is.
I hate that show.
Why? What's wrong with it?
It's full of like toxic people that like I can't even.
I mean,
Like I don't have a problem. I don't have a
like,
problem
I
with a show
can't
full of-
even, bro. Ugh.
What?
Oh, I was just saying, like, I can't even, bro.
I
Oh,
don't have
yeah,
a problem with a show with toxic
you don't,
people.
like, here's the thing, you can still like a show without liking a fandom.
It's not even that. It's that too, but like just the characters like just make me want to punch. Like I want to punch every character in that show. I can't like
Even
like
Rick?
with a show with like toxic characters. Like I get an example like Always Sunny in Philadelphia. There's like full of toxic characters, but like the show doesn't frame it that. It in a weird way it doesn't side with them really. It's more like observing, and it's more like just you can kind of laugh at their like toxicity and stupidity.
Huh,
versus,
kind of
like,
reminds me
Rick
of
and
King of the
Morty.
Hill.
What?
Kind of reminds me of King of the Hill. Because, I mean, like, they really try to just make fun of, like, conservatives and liberals. They try to take, like, a neutral approach.
Yeah. Well, like the thing with Rick and Morty, I feel like it's kind of like they kind of side with like a toxic character like Rick. Like that dude is like people bash on like
Well,
Jerry, which they should, but I don't feel like they bash on Rick enough in
Well,
terms
here's
of
the
like
thing, though. The creator of Rick and Morty, I'm pretty sure Dan Harmon said this himself. He said that you're not supposed to side with Rick at all, and that he's really just a mad scientist who's a psychopath.
Well, hey, I guess I wonder what he thinks about his fans then, because his fans obviously.
He says some of his fans are fucking stupid.
Like it's just like, oh god, I watch Rick and I'm like, oh god, I want to punch him. Like it's like just like a shitty, annoying human.
I mean, of course he's a shitty person, but I mean he's still really funny and he's still really cool.
I don't think it's funny at all. It's just more obnoxious. He's like an obnoxious like teenager.
He can't.
He's like an obnoxious teenager that's like you know like that nihilistic sort of like cliche teenager that's like, oh, I don't care, whatever.
Have you ever seen the episode where he actually became a teenager again?
I saw Tiny Rick.
Yeah, Tiny Rick. He was a teenager.
That's like the only top. That's the only one of the only tolerable episodes.
Why?
Like
Because
the
he's
only
actually a
really
teenager?
tolerable person in that show is Morty. Like Morty is like the least like offensive character to me.
Oh,
Everybody else
jeez,
is just like
Rick.
horrible.
Oh, I hope I'm not offensive, Rick.
I mean, he's kind of like annoying in terms of like his personality, but he doesn't like make me want to punch him in the face.
I guess. Maybe you just fucking hate that show.
What?
Maybe you just fucking hate that show just for some other reason. I don't know.
I just hate it because the characters, like that's what I'm saying. Like the way the show like sides with the characters. I don't.
Again, it doesn't really do that. Like they kind of try to appear like that on the surface, but I'm pretty sure it's covered in like a layer of irony where you're not actually supposed to side with the characters, which makes sense because like if someone was actually like Rick, I'd literally just go, "What the fuck, man? What are you doing?"
I would either punch that person or I would be like, just get the fuck away from me. Like I don't even associate the person.
God, you really hate that
Yeah, you must
show.
really hate Rick and Morty.
I mean, I only hate it because Reddit loves it.
Once again, you don't have to hate something just because like a fandom's toxic.
I think a show like that could work if it was done a certain way, and like if the fans weren't like complete idiots. And
I'd say
Dan
just ignore the fans
Hammond,
and
like
just
Dan Hammond
enjoy
as a
what you
human
like.
being, like I've seen some interviews with him, and like I've heard him talk about different situations, and he's like a jerk. Like
I mean, he
like
can be sometimes.
like the way he handles situations. Like I remember him talking about like bashing on gay people in front of a gay editor, and then he finds out he's gay, and then he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then like the editor's like, "Yeah, whatever, I don't care." And then he's like, "Oh yeah," like the way he framed it is like, "Oh, I learned something that day. Now I'm a good person." It's like, no, you're not. You're not. Just like he's just like I guess the show kind of reflects him as, you know what, the show's a good reflection of him because like
Kinda.
like I kind of hate him, so it's like of
I
course I'm gonna hate
guess
his
that
character.
kind of makes sense. I guess you can kind of say that. But yeah, anyway, I think this episode's getting a bit long. I'm getting kind of tired, so I think I'm probably gonna lie down.
Okay.
But
It's
yeah,
a perfect way to end it.
Yeah.
Bashing and hating on Rick and Morty.
hey, Rick and Morty's great though. It's definitely great to watch while you're stoned, and I'd say it's really funny. I like the characters.
Let me tell
personally.
you
I'd say they
a
come out well.
real based show.
What?
If any Rick and Morty fans are listening, check out Xavier Renegade Angel. That's if you want to go like, you know, oh, like I'm fucking intellectual because I get Rick and Morty. Watch that show, and then you realize that you're an idiot.
Damn, bro, quite a roast. Yeah. Anyway, guys, so I think let's end it about here. I mean, I will leave you guys off with this though. You know, happy 420, happy Bicycle Day, happy Age of Aquarius, just happy day, just overall. Just have a good day, guys. Yep, that's basically it. Yeah, but, yeah, guys, just spread peace, love, and, you know, lots of weed.
420, blaze it.
420, blaze it, legalize it. Yeah, guys, let's definitely legalize it. Oh shit, we forgot to talk about why we need to legalize it. I mean, we kind of did earlier with like the whole racism shit. Like,
Here's why we need to legalize it, because it's stupid. It's illegal.
I agree.
There you go.
All right. Here's Alright, let's each say why it's stupid, it's illegal, just like briefly. For me, I'd say to put it basically, I mean, it's a plant that literally comes from the earth. It's not bad for you in any way. It can help with addiction. It can help with depression. It can help just make you just more chill and more happy overall. It's a medicine, and it's beautiful. It's a gift to the earth, and people shouldn't be incarcerated for experiencing that. Just appreciating nature in that way. Alright, how about you guys?
It's a plant. Stop demonizing a plant. Yeah, that's my take.
Exactly. Literally comes from the earth. How about you, Doc?
420 blaze it.
420 blaze it.
Yeah, I agree. It's ended there.
Alright, guys, let's all take a hit. Alright. Yep. Yeah, I'd say that's a good episode. Once again, thanks for coming on, guys. Yeah, this has been the 420 special of the New View. New episodes every Tuesday. Yeah, guys, hang loose. Bye.